My father and I have a complicated relationship. We both suffer from football like this, and though we both think that life is just another game of football, but on a larger pitch, his was a battlefield, while mine was a playground. We both chose red as our color, and while he puts his on with pride, I wear mine with passion. And while many don't see the distinction, what it means is we see things in different definitions when we put our rose-tinted glasses on. You see, he grew old, a United fan, while I grew up, a Liverpool supporter, Mancunian, Scouser, dreamer, believer. He learned magic in the theatre while I witnessed miracles in the cathedral. My first match with him was the '96 FA Cup final, where England's best young sides clashed with King Eric, going up against God. And as the Spice Boys became nearly men, my father called a toast to their first ever double-double, while McManaman called out to the boy in me. And like any Malaysian boy, the sight of someone in full flight with the ball at his feet and his hair in full pursuit was magic. But magic to my father was watching how grown men rise from the ashes of a plane crash to fly home in glory with glory in memory of their fallen brothers. You see, when you grow up with kamikaze fighter planes for shooting stars and gunpowder for fireworks, magic has less to do with wonder than it is about fire. It is walking on with flames burning on your back, leaving behind the embers of your will as you leave before your time. One time, we withdrew 2-2 at Anfield with the former United captain Paul Ince scoring a late equalizer. My father switched channels immediately after the goal replay. And he always did that, leaving before time, while I sit and wait for the final whistle by myself. We get worse during World Cups. As the world dances to passes and dribbles, he sambas to La Selecao de Brasilia, while I tango to Argentina. Pele, Maradona, Jogo Bonito, La Nuestra. And when the Euros arrive, he comes alive in total football, while I go tiki-taka. One time, when we couldn't afford a TV yet, he made friends with the security guard of an office in a nearby shop lot just so we could sneak in after midnight and catch the live telecast of Euro 96. But he only let me follow on weekends because he thought school was more important. Because you see, his life followed simple codes. Dennis would lay down the law. George taught him how to be the best. Socrates discussed philosophy, and Cruyff showed him how to turn away from challenges and become a Johan. And while like all champions, he never misses his subuh and breakfast, because that's how champions start their day. Unlike a champion who's never really there. And the only time I ever see his face was during weekly Premier League highlights. The only time I hear his voice was on Mondays when the entire school is gushing about Beckham's latest free kick. And the only time we ever shared derbies again was whenever I played football at the polo ground with my United friends. So if this is how it felt like having a champion as a father, no wonder I felt like a loser supporting Liverpool all these years. It's bad enough that you couldn't share the joy of winning. You had to feel that you're not good enough for the man who was supposed to champion you. If life was all simple and coded, then why didn't Dennis tell him that the only law that he needed to set was staying till the end? Why didn't George teach him that being the best didn't really matter as much as being there? Why didn't Socrates tell him to just let go of his ideals and move on? Why the only thing he picked up from Cruyff was to turn away from challenges and leave? Bill Shankly once said, football is not a matter of life and death. It's more serious than that. It's about legacy. It's about passing on. It's not about the short pass or the long pass. It's about the right pass. And as I wonder, where is my pass? When will I ever get the ball? I realize, like how it was for my father, magic has less to do with wonder for me, because I am tired of wondering if he will ever show up. Magic is the fire that I breathe out from the furnace of my mouth that burns every single word I say onto your skins for every single word that I did not hear my father say to me. And that is why I still have his number on my phone till today, saving his name on the Fergie, hoping that he would take a fiver from his five-a-side with God to just call me up and say, Jamal, I did stay till the end, because I cannot bear the look in your eyes when I let you down. Being the best mattered more to me than being there, because being there will only remind you of how far I've fallen. When you hold on to something wrong for 20 years, the question isn't about letting go. It's about what's left. Because the best of me came before you, and as much as that hurts you, it hurts me more to know that the best of you is coming after me. But like all my Kunians before me, I will not leave without a fight. And even though this battle is already lost, I hope that whatever dying embers of my memories will rest in those angry eyes of yours and light up everything you see, because we both will have our fair share of comebacks. And that is why you will never walk alone, son. You will never walk alone. And until that day comes, I will wait for the moment when Fowler tees up a volley for me and says, go on, lad, hit it. That one's from your old man.